Hello YouTube, Camodo Gaming here, playing some Turmoil. I'm gonna check this game out. I've watched a couple other people play it and actually seems like it's a really fun game. It's about the 19th century oil boom here in the US. It's a mixture of like a strategy slash tycoon game. It's almost kind of hard to explain. I'm gonna go ahead and just dive in here. Now I'm gonna start a new campaign. I did play for just a little bit, just kind of got familiar with it. I didn't want to be completely lost when I played it for you guys, so. Here's your 4 characters. There's really no difference between them that I can tell. They're really just icons, so I'm gonna skip over the bios. To be honest, like they're not very interesting, so let's go ahead and click there. But here we go. Hello, or hi there, future oil baron. Welcome to my soon-to-be lovely town. The oil industry will be booming here, but let's get to work. Click on the wagon and I'll show you the basics of drilling. This is where it's gonna teach you how to do all this, and we're gonna actually skip this, so let's click on the wagon. It's gonna talk about going out and getting ready to go. I'll just explain this as we go. So we're gonna skip this. Okay, it's gonna talk about our earnings, which we didn't earn anything. All right, it said $2,000, but that's how much it costs to go out on land. So really what we need to do now is go into the town hall, and he's gonna introduce us to everybody else, which it's really just the other characters that we could have chose at the beginning. So, are you ready for your own parcel of land? Let's take a look at the map. Okay. Welcome everybody. Let's first introduce ourselves. I'm gonna talk about everybody that, like I said, these are just icons that don't really care. So we're gonna skip through all these. Here's where it gets to the point where you need to start paying attention. Now, it says, let me assign you to your own piece of land. It's gonna choose the piece of land at first, but we'll actually get in here and eventually start bidding on this. And I think this whole map starts to open up. I'm not 100% sure. But let's see, now let's get it. All right, let's get to drilling before I change my mind. Okay. Good day. To celebrate the opening of my brand new bank, I've opened an account for each of you. You can each also visit me to view your financial report of your last venture. All right. All right, let's go dig here. Now, this is where it gets fun and frustrating and everything else. It's a very unique game. Let's just put it that way. First, we need to hire some dowsers. They're gonna go find the oil. I'm so used to my family. They say it really odd. I actually went to college for petroleum technology, and unfortunately, right when I got out, it was at the end of I think 2014, and then the price of oil absolutely just dropped, and yeah, so the only thing I'm left with is just some student loans. That's really it. I've got a little bit of knowledge of what's going on, but as far as these dowsers, he found oil over here, so we need to place a drilling rig, and we're gonna drill down. So let's drill down about, let's try about $180 down. It doesn't give you an actual depth. It just says, like, just gives you a price. And let's see, he's found some over here, so we've got some on both sides. All right, we hit this one actually pretty good. I'm kind of curious how big this reservoir is. I mean, it looks like it's angled out, so it might be fairly big. Next thing we need to do, we need to buy some wagons. They will start to transport the oil over here to the Left Inc. And this is the company. We need to go ahead and start going over there. The price is good. $1, anything above $1 is actually a pretty good price. It fluctuates, and right now it's actually going down, and that's not good. And oh, I'm screwing up over here. I need to pay attention. Still telling me to drill down here. There it is. Okay, so we've got oil coming up this well too. So price is not great. It's still dropping. You can buy a silo, and we really don't have enough time. I'm still thinking like this time period for each turn will get bigger. But right now, it'd be pointless to buy a $250 silo because this ends on March 31st, and that's, it's not good. So, almost tempted to, better not even do that. You got February, yeah, I mean, we've got a little over a month. I would buy another rig. Probably the only thing that might be worth it would be maybe buying another horse here, and we can just transport as much oil as possible over to this company. So let's do that. But yeah, they use these dowsers, I guess it's a stick. I'm not really sure how that actually works. Now they use these in real life for what they do now, they use thumper trucks. They'll bring these trucks out and they'll hit the ground, and it'll send like these seismic waves down through the ground, and that's how they locate the oil then. So I don't think it's not always like a guarantee that there's oil down there, but yeah, it's a pretty sure thing. I looked at some of the graphs on there. They have these 3D graphs, like it's really cool. But yeah, looks like this is about how this level is going to end. I don't want to really do anything else, so actually we can't speed up time here. I don't want to invest in another. I'd have to invest another $450, and with the amount of time that's left, it's just not worth it. So we need to make what we can here, and then get through this month. They will extend this time out, and it'll start to make it where like silos and all that are actually worth it. So, all right, keep on keeping on here. Let's make as much money as possible. Looks like we're gonna do fairly decent for the first level. I don't even count the tutorial as the first level. This is like the official part where you need to start really paying attention to your money, and I'll show you kind of what happens here. Actually, it's gonna open up the ground here. That was a fairly decent size. Actually, both of these weren't that bad, so did pretty good there. All right, we've made some money, so we're gonna head back to town. They've got all these little graphs and all that. You can really check and see what happened, and whoa, what happened here? So people lost some money. Right now we are leading, so that's good. All right. Howdy, my name is Fred Metal. That's a very unique name. Are you looking to make your oil mining operation more efficient? Come to my factory and upgrade your gear. What do you have? All right, he's got it where you can change the width of the pipe, the size of the silos, which I don't think that's necessary right now. The width, that could come in handy. I don't really want to invest a whole lot here at the beginning because, like I said, we have limited funds. We could go to the bank and take out a loan, but I don't think we're at that point yet. We're in the lead, so I think realistically we need to just go ahead and go to the next land auction and try to make some money here. Now, okay, let's see, here we are. This is where you need to really pay attention. It's going to explain a couple things here. It says pick a parcel of land. The numbers of mine parcels indicate how much oil they had, so you can see how good these lands were, how good all the land was down here, and actually they're starting to bid up here. So we're going to bid right here in the middle. Sometimes they'll go outbid you. I don't know. Maybe there's ways to tell like if like what may or may not be on that land, and actually it looks like a couple of them upgraded. You know what? While we have the money and for the sake of the video, let's go ahead and upgrade the width of the pipe, because to be honest with you, I think we need to go ahead and go all out here, because I don't know if, I mean, it probably won't be a series. I mean, it could be a series on the channel. I could play some more of this, but I might as well show you guys what you can do first, so. All right, here we are. We're ready to get going here, and these people are gonna drive me nuts. They keep coming up. Okay, we got till June the 30th, so we need to hire some more dowsers. Let's go ahead and get 3 of them going here. Now, what you need to pay attention to now, there's another company. So you've got these prices on the left and the right that are shifting up and down. So we need to try to sell high here, and hopefully these dowsers find some oil really quick, because well, to be honest with you, the prices aren't that great. We've got 6 months, so here we go. He's found some. Place it right on him, and let's drop it about $200. He's also found some. To upgrade the pipe's capacity, we just need to click on it. I don't think that's quite necessary right now. He's still over here searching. Let's go ahead and build some silos, and he's found oil here. We need to go down a little bit further. All right, there we go. We should strike it here. Let's go and get wagons for each of these. Let's go ahead. The price isn't great over here on the left side, but to get us going, I mean, we can't afford anything else right now. We need to go ahead and make some sort of money or some sort of cash here. So we're gonna do that. And I'm watching the price here on the right. He's found some. Let's go ahead and place one more rig down here. We're gonna go for it. So gotta wait for a second. We need more money. Yeah. Let's see, we've got quite a ways to go here. I wonder how big these are. This might be a fairly big reservoir here, so might be in pretty decent shape. This one I'm not really sure about. It might end right under that. Okay, we're gonna, oh, I've already placed the rig. I need to start drilling down. Let's drill down a little to the right here. He's kind of standing over something, so. You always gotta be real careful. You don't wanna like stretch that all the way down, because if you go through it, you're gonna wind up having to track back up. It looks like it's to the left here, so. There we go. All right, we've got oil flowing out of that one. Let's go ahead. Oh, the price is absolutely ridiculous. See, this is what happens. You've gotta pay attention, and I'm probably gonna miss out on a little bit of profit here on the right side. The price, that's the highest I've actually ever seen it. I think the previous high was probably like $1.20 something when I played a while ago. But that's pretty high there, so we are making money. Actually, no, let's continue production. We need to rush as much oil over to that right side as possible. Meantime, you gotta be careful. Yeah, I think you have to be careful with these dowsers. I think you can place them down and they will, I think, disappear. So I don't want to place one down and lose them, because I want to be ready to jump on the next oil spot, but I also really don't want to lose money here, so we need to go ahead and place down. We're gonna place a silo down because the price is absolutely hit rock bottom here. So you pay attention. As soon as it jumps back up, we're gonna have to do another mad rush of selling here. Looks like we still have plenty of oil in the right one. The middle one looks pretty good. I don't really know what it is beyond like this point on this left side, so that could be really deep or it could be almost out. Let's go ahead and hire one more dowser and have him search around. Wow, the prices on the right side have really just hit bottom there. 20 cents. It's still dropping. It's not good. Paying attention here to the left side, because we're eventually gonna have to sell off here in a second because I'm running out of space in the silo. So let's go ahead and get rid of a little bit of this oil, and hopefully it just skyrockets here in a second. We make a lot of profit. Still have the dowser searching here. Well, he might not be necessary, you know. Well, I still have quite a ways to go, so I could plop down one more rig. Right now we are selling to the left side, even though the price isn't great. I mean, it's better than nothing. Let's go ahead and place another rig down. Stretch it about 200. Hopefully we hit oil soon here. I don't want to have to spend too much. I don't want to have to invest too much money on this rig. Let's see. Nope, still haven't hit it. Come on, buddy. Like, I cannot stress how much I don't want to spend that much money on this one. Let's hit another $100 here so we see it. Oh, there it is. Okay, it should be a small investment here. The rig itself, that cost probably a little too much money. I don't know if it's going to be worth it in the end, but I know that price on the right side is going to be worth it. So let's go ahead and start shipping out to the right. We might hit this at a very good time here on the right side. So let's go and hire one more buggy, because we need to start getting this oil out of this silo too, because that's a good price. Definitely is a good price. So let's make some profit here. I'm gonna hold off. Definitely don't wanna do any more rigs. I think we are good. This one, okay, this one's out. So, but we have plenty of oil in the silo that we need to get out of that. So we're good here. Wow, $1.40. That is great. It's starting to slip, but I feel like we can get enough of them over there. That way, we're gonna make a pretty hefty profit. I'm happy. Let's see, starting to slip. By the time, let's see, May, we've got another month and a half. Probably gonna be worth it to continue just to get rid of this, because I don't want to get stuck with oil in this silo. So we need to, let's go ahead and hire one more wagon and try to get as much of it as possible here. I might have too many wagons. Was that too much? No, we're still flowing. They're starting to go into the silo here. Now this one's dipping pretty hard on the right. We might shift over to the left. Let's see if it either evens out, or if this one jumps slightly ahead, which I think it's about to. Yep. All right, let's go to the left side. We're gonna have to play this game, and hopefully this one jumps really hard in this last month, and we can make a pretty good profit here. Come on, keep making money here. No more over here. I forgot you had to actually like tell them no more. Like, I thought just clicking it once would tell them to stop, but there we go. Let's keep making money. Still have quite a bit in the silo here. This one's 3 wells are pumping, so Wow, 10 cents, 9 cents. That's terrible. That price is okay. I mean, I'll have to stick with this price. We are making quite a bit of money here, so I feel like we're gonna end this strong. And actually, this is climbing on the left side, so we might actually end this month really strong. Let's see. Come on, keep shipping over there. Still have oil in the silo. I'm gonna be really disappointed if we have that much left. No, I'm not gonna hire another horse. I think we just need to stick with our guns here and just go with what it gives us. There we go. Making that money, but yeah, this game, it starts to get even more complicated as the different land, like with the different land, with the different upgrades. And wow, those two on the right side, those were pretty big reservoirs. But that one ran dry, so that wasn't too bad. That was actually probably my best turn that I've ever had, and I've played this game a decent bit. So yeah, we're still in the lead here. That's good. Making money. I think I'm gonna play one more turn here for this episode. So nice to meet you. I'm Edward. I'm a bit of a handyman. I like to experiment with stuff that can help you find oil. I've dealt with him before. He's got this mole was actually fairly useful. It digs down into the ground and it shaves off little pieces of the land where you can kind of spot the reservoirs. Speed is, I think, maybe, is it dowser speed? Okay, they find oil faster. That might actually be handy. I'm not 100% sure. Improve. Okay, it's improved dowsing rod so dowsers can search deeper. I don't know if that's quite necessary yet. Let's see, what about, I don't need to do anything with the bank. Let's go ahead and check him. I don't need a tank size. Modified the joints between the pipes. You now connect 3 pipes to each joint. That's probably not necessary yet either. I think realistically what we need to do, let's go ahead and go to another lease here and make some more money. Had a really good turn last time, so maybe we can keep the momentum up here. Let's bid right here. See if anybody wants to outbid me. Nope, that was good. Now, I need to pay attention. I don't know if these numbers, like I know these numbers show how much, and you kind of have to look at the land around them. That up there is a real hot spot, but I feel like probably over here, I mean, you can get into bidding wars with these people. I don't know, like when you get into bidding wars with these other people, it can turn pretty ugly and people can start spending a lot of money. I guess it really depends on how much they all have, but Daisy and Blanche, or whatever her name is, has quite a bit, so. Anyways, I think we are ready to go here, so let's go make some money. We're gonna spend money, but we need to make some money here, so let's get 3 dowsers out. Kind of use the same strategy as last time. The price on the left side is really good, but 10 bucks says, by the time I get a rig down and we start pumping oil, it's gonna absolutely just tank here on the left side, and that's gonna drive me nuts because that price is really good. Come on, guys. You know, I just talked about it a while ago. This would have been like the greatest time to actually have the speed for the dowsers. So yeah, I might have screwed myself a little bit there, and that sucks. But let's hope to hit oil real quick here. Already have a horse ready to go, and God, he just missed it. I have to spend another $80-something there. There we go. I've hit on both sides. We need to try to take advantage of at least a little bit of this price. It's starting to go down. Actually, the right side's starting to raise too. We might be in pretty decent shape here. Gotta pay attention to both of them here. Making money. Let's keep on making money here. Okay, it's about to even out. Okay, it is time to start taking to the right. There we go. Come on, Dowser man, I need some money here. Right's raising. Yeah, that price on the right is still rising. Actually, it looks like it's gonna settle here. Let's go ahead and hire another Dowser because this guy seems completely lost on the left side. I need to make money quick. And we're gonna get one more horse going. Making a big investment to start out here, but hopefully it pays off here. They're making quite a bit. I think there's an option to fast forward time, but I haven't unlocked it yet. I think it was maybe C-Top. I watched him earlier and he had a there was some option to speed up time. That would be really handy right now. We're gonna still sell to this right side, even though the price is dipping. If I can get 1 or 2 more wagons off, and the Dowser on the left side disappeared, by the way. He needs to hurry up and find something. That's starting to make me mad here. Okay, we do not need to sell this oil anymore. We need to start storing it because prices are not quite where I want them. I have enough money to afford another rig and to dig down. And hopefully this ding-dong here actually finds something. He seems to be lost. You know, it could be this land. This land, maybe we just hit a dud. Probably should have gotten to some sort of bidding war with the other people to try to get that land. We'll see when we go back into town and see just how good the land was around our last, I think that was our last lease. That was really good. Let's see, what was that, our lease? I think it was. That was a really good haul. And right now we are just suffering. I think I'm gonna have to start selling off to this left side because we're not doing enough here to make money. And our Dowser seems absolutely lost. I'm gonna hire 1 more here. But that's the last I'm gonna invest. We might be stuck with 2 rigs here, and that's gonna be really unfortunate. Now, it does look like this reservoir here to the left might be actually fairly decent in size. I don't know. I don't know if it tracks, say if they're all in one here. Maybe that's one whole one. I don't know if it does that. Maybe they don't detect that. But yeah, these Dowsers. I mean, this must literally be the only bit of oil that they can find. It's probably deeper. And you have to have some sort of upgrade to make it where they can find past like this area here, so. Yep, that sucks. That sucks bad, so. Guess just gotta keep paying attention to the price. The price is pretty good. I think it's gonna be worth it to invest in 1 more horse and try to get as much oil out as possible while the price is above $1, because it seems like we are literally gonna be stuck with these 2 rigs, and unfortunately, we're probably not gonna turn too much of a profit here. Now, this is kind of due to me either not upgrading, you know, maybe there is some oil under here, or maybe there isn't. It might just be the land, and yeah, that kind of sucks. I probably should have, I'm kicking myself for not getting into some sort of bidding war with the other characters, because if their land, what they had over there actually is really good, that's, you know, I'm gonna get a little bit jealous, but we'll see. I'll at least cycle back around to where we can see the auction for the next set of land. That way we can see if it truly was a bad thing not to go out there and outbid them. And the right side here is now selling more. I'm not even gonna save anymore. We just gotta get this oil out, and I'm worried that these rigs are gonna run out before. Yeah, that's a really big worry, that these rigs are just gonna run out and we're gonna be just stuck setting here, which would be really unfortunate. I mean, I could sit there and save the oil in the silo, but I risk that price never climbing to the point where I need it. So I think we're gonna keep playing it the way we are doing it here, because this seems like the safest way to play it. Fortunately, it's not gonna be the way that's gonna make us the most money, but we're gonna make the most of a bad situation here. And man, I really shouldn't have wasted any. Well, I really shouldn't have wasted any more money on those Dowsers. I mean, I probably wasted another $200 there, so that kind of sucks. But the price isn't bad. 96 cents, 95. It's starting to drop. Gotta watch this left side. This left side's starting to climb, and we might shift over here for the last month. Yep, time to shift over. Actually, we're climbing pretty good here on the left side. Let's make some money. Let's try to salvage something here. See, and now we're, like I said, you gotta keep up. And if you don't, as far as like when they start to upgrade, you're gonna get yourself in trouble. You're gonna be outperformed every turn, and then eventually, I don't know if you're gonna go bankrupt or what's really gonna happen. I haven't really seen the end game, so I'm not 100% sure. I couldn't tell you like for sure what would happen. If I'm sure you can go bankrupt and that just ends the game, but how it starts to go about, like if the other players, can they become bankrupt? And actually, I really need to check. This might actually be fun online if there is a multiplayer. I'm not sure if there is or isn't. I need to check that. I don't think I saw an option, but this would kind of be fun to play with friends. It's just one of those relaxing games, and unfortunately we've run out of oil on the left rig here. Thankfully the month's about to end. We'll just salvage what we can out of this one and call it a day here. Come on. Yeah, they're barely filling those wagons up. Ah, that sucks. That sucks big time. I mean, we still made money. Maybe we still came out better than the other players. Here's the unveiling here. Yeah, that land was, whoa, look at that. Wow, there was a big one on the right. I guess the dowser, it was just out of range and we couldn't get down there and get it. Ah, that sucks. I mean, I guess I could have just, oh, okay. Well, somehow we still made the most money, so we are still in the lead. So that means maybe the land that they ended up with wasn't so good, so that makes me feel a little bit better. Either that or they just suck at playing. And let's see, hello there, I'm Rainer. Okay, this is the stable. This is where we can get some upgrades for the horses. I really don't think I need to do that. I think the upgrades we actually needed to look at were maybe over here at gears and bolts. Probably maybe that branch upgrade, or let's go to the workshop. The mole, actually we need this. We need our dowsers to be able to go deeper, so let's invest in that. And we'll probably invest in speed. Do I want to do that? Screw it, let's do it. Anyways, that's probably gonna about do it. I'm gonna run through the next option, or the next auction, and we'll see if I want to see how bad that land was. So, no, it wasn't bad. Not really. I guess they just didn't get the job done because it's really not that bad. We're gonna try to outbid this guy here. All right, 5,000. Ooh, okay, maybe we're gonna go down here. I don't think I want to risk it. Nope, I want that. It's my piece of land here. Wow, that's a hot spot up there. They were paying a lot of money for that. Looks like we're gonna get this. 3,000. So probably, maybe it's a little more than I wanted to pay, but hopefully the payoff would be that the fact that these were pretty high numbers. This one's probably gonna be a high number. Maybe that rubbed off a little bit down here, even though we've got a 39 here. So I could be risking it here. I mean, but I feel like it might be a solid option. But yeah, that's gonna do that. But anyways, I might play more of this game. It's just one of those things where I'm gonna wind up playing it anyways, so I might as well record it. It's like I'm gonna play it in my personal time because stuff like this is really fun to me. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. We will be returning with Scrap Mechanic probably on Tuesday. Hopefully I can make some good progress on our city that we've got going, and also bring you some other gaming videos. But anyways, hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you guys next time. Thank you.